Scary websites and forums can be found all over the internet as well as the dark web. Some sites are innocent enough and purposefully aim to scare a visitor. However, others are disturbing in a more realistic way that might just make your skin crawl. You can actually visit the 5 scary websites mentioned here, but we suggest you proceed with caution. Number 5. This website is a little less scary compared to others because it's more of a scary game or project than a real-life event. However, it can feel very real for the user. If you're interested in scary urban exploration but don't want to physically travel in terror, this game might be a good starting point for you. Even if that's not the case, it provides entertaining content which perfectly accomplishes the goal of creeping out the user. White Enamel is a web page located at the same domain name. Most activity online relating to this site dates back about 5 years, so we can assume it was created somewhere around that time frame. White Enamel is an easy-to-use point-and-click computer game where you can navigate through a world of terror. The brief description provided online describes the game as an interactive self-guided online journey via image, sound, and motion picture through sometimes loud, sometimes soft, but always powerful and profound corridors of the abandoned Glenfield State Psychiatric Hospital. While this hospital isn't necessarily a real location, it's heavily based on Essex County Hospital Center, located in the township of Cedar Grove, New Jersey. Essex was first used as a general hospital, but later pivoted to a living facility for patients suffering from mental illness. When you first log on to the White Enamel website, you're greeted with a bird's-eye view of the hospital campus, where you can change your view by moving your mouse around the screen. Eerie music plays over the footage to prepare you for the scares that are sure to come and the dark mysteries at every corner. On this screen, you can select one of 7 parts of the game from the clickable options listed in the parking lot. As you navigate through the game and Virtual Hospital, things grow more and more unsettling with each move. Even the music starts to change to build suspense. There are countless jump scares, an impressive amount of effectively scary ghosts and entities, and of course, details hinting at the hospital's dark history. If you find yourself too nervous to play the game, several YouTubers and gamers have uploaded full playthrough videos that are almost as scary as playing the game yourself. However, with the option to pause or exit when you get too scared, the best use for this website would be to send it to a friend or enemy without giving them any information on the horrors to come. Number 4. This website doesn't involve anything relating to the paranormal or any realistic scary events. In fact, it's mostly an art piece. However, it does implement a strange edit that will confuse you. zoomquilt.org is a single-page website with no other links and very little information. When you first arrive to the front page, you're met with a strange art piece showing lizards, twisting vines, fish, and many structures that look like cement buildings. Almost as soon as you log on, though, the image begins to zoom in. You'll quickly realize that there's nothing you can do to stop the zooming motion, slow it down, or rewind it. It just keeps spiraling deeper. The imagery does change, but also maintains a common theme, with each new scene resembling the last in specific details. This site may be a problem for users that get motion sickness. Even if you don't commonly suffer from this, you'll likely get dizzy from the swirling image. During some frames, it seems as though the image starts to repeat in a loop. Then again, it's hard to remember all the small details, so it may seem like an endless string of new images. The site has been described as mind-boggling, and some users were truly disoriented by ZoomQuilt, and have even described it as creepy, sickening, and disturbing. A select few have even mentioned that the site can be addictive. Apparently, it's possible to get lost staring at the hypnotizing image for hours on end. ZoomQuilt was created as an art project in 2004 by artist Nicholas Baumgarten. Nicholas worked with a huge team of illustrators to create many unique images in the twisting black hole. There's not much information available from the site's images, or its intended goal. However, artists, Redditors, and general visitors to the site believe ZoomQuilt can evoke horrible emotions and illnesses for users that stay online for too long. Clearly, some people find this content disturbing and don't want to stay on the website more than a few seconds. The website does offer a wallpaper version which continuously zooms on your phone screen, although it's hard to imagine who would voluntarily download such a baffling compilation. There are actually several ZoomQuilt projects, with each just as confusing as the one before it. If you'd like to experience the bemusing website for yourself, give it a visit. But keep in mind though, the animation may cause motion sickness. If you're too afraid to visit the website though, there's a 10-hour loop available online. Number 3. This website is titled Scary for Kids, but don't be discouraged by that warning. It's just as scary for adults. Unlike many of these other sites, Scary for Kids is more like a directory for the horrors of the internet. Somehow, that makes it both terrifying and comforting in a sense. The site holds thousands of archived scary photos, videos, games, and websites for you to explore. At first, it's difficult to find something truly scary, as some of the content is really innocent and scary enough to be just for kids. But other links, however, send you to a dark destination with imagery that might be difficult or traumatizing for you. It's guaranteed that if you spend enough time checking this website out, you'll come across something that'll convince you to steer clear of Scary for Kids. The best example for this website is the Scary Videos tab, which leads you to a collection of videos from all over the web that have been researched and submitted for their terrifying subjects. Among these videos are many of the notorious scary YouTube videos, such as Bedfellows, Dining Room, The Cat with Hands, Grudge Girl, and many more. If you're tired of scoring the internet for these rare gems of horror, just visit Scary for Kids, where everything is conveniently organized for your pleasure, or terror. Number 2. This website, located at hashima-island.co.uk, is an unsettling look into an alleged ghost island in Japan. Hashima Island, Japan is an uninhabited city about 9 miles from the coast. No one lives on the island, aside from an array of wild animals. Concrete buildings line the streets, abandoned and completely untouched, except for the plant life growing within and around each building. It's commonly referred to as a ghost town due to the desolate streets which show no signs of human presence. However, there are also rumors that the island is haunted by the spirits of laborers that once inhabited the island and were forced into cruel working conditions by the growing industrial life on the island. According to Wikipedia, the island reached a peak population of 5,259 people in 1959. In 1974, the coal reserves were nearing depletion, and a mine was closed and all of the residents departed soon after, leaving the island effectively abandoned. Some of the residents that lingered behind reported strange paranormal happenings on the island, which also helped drive the population to zero. On this website, you can pick a section of the island and explore it via Google Street Images. Information such as history and intended purpose is made available on the right sidebar of each area you visit. It's creepy enough to glance through the empty island with only whispers of human life remaining. A dark black and white design of the site, which reflects the tone of the island, also helps make the site rather unsettling. If that isn't enough to send a shiver down your spine, the eerie images are accompanied by even more eerie music. If you're willing to sit down and explore this unsettling island, it's best to do so in a dimly lit room with your earbuds on full volume. Don't worry, there are no jump scares. The true essence of this strange site can only be accessed through true focus and attention. Many have described the site as an inside look into what a post-apocalyptic location may look like, with rundown buildings, abandoned cars, and overruling nature all in one place. This project, as creepy as it is, won the Cutting Edge Award in September 2013 for its unique platform, simple interface, and almost artistic design. While this material probably won't keep you up at night, you'll definitely experience a strange sensation in your gut and a lump of unease in your throat. Once again, if you don't wish to visit the site or have trouble loading the animation, walkthroughs are available on YouTube. Number 1. Magibon is a website that gained significant popularity when it was first published and in the several years following its debut. At first, people seemed to stumble across the site on accident, but as word got around, more and more users were visiting the site on a nearly daily basis. When you first open the homepage at magibon.com, one of 2 uploaded videos begins to play. In the very top corner of the page, in tiny font, tabs labeled Video 1, Video 2, and Sorry are displayed. The first video is a grainy black and white video of someone in a gas mask. The footage cuts and goes to static, while a distorted, nightmarish voice speaks over the imagery. Subtitles provide the words being mumbled as the camera operator, likely the person in the gas mask, shows a photo of a young woman and then a rough, childish drawing of 2 stick figures. One of the figures is labeled Magibon, and the voice frequently states, "I want Magibon." When you click on video 2, you're taken to another low-quality clip that seems to have been recorded in a basement or lab. The body of a person is seen covered with a blanket at the end of the hall. The subject scratches the floor frantically, and countless other creepy images cut in and out. The Sorry tab opens a dark page with 2 versions of the phrase, "I'm sorry," but nothing else. Both videos are a little longer than described here and contain downright disturbing and disorienting videos and audio. It was revealed that this website may have had something to do with internet personality and celebrity Margaret Lillian Adams, also known as Magibon, in which she would either vlog or act in an apparently creepy manner. Many suspected that this website was one of the artist's projects. However, rumors and speculation credited the website to a stalker obsessed with her and desperate for her attention. Either way, the creator provided a truly unsettling website that may have an even more horrifying backstory. Magibon.com is still a source of debate for fans and horror enthusiasts online. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to click that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to keep updated with our videos. And if you enjoyed this narration, maybe consider checking out my personal channel at youtube.com/ty_knots.